Sibo back with publicspeakersblog.com. So, how to become a full-time author speaker. Now, why do I say author speaker instead of just speaker? I'll give it to you straight. Authors are taken far more seriously than just speakers. And I don't mean speakers that write a little tiny pamphlet of a book with zero content. I mean speakers that are authors that write multiple books with lots of content that are covered in the mass media, television, radio, and print. What you want to get known for, if you really want to build a substantial 6 or 7 figure career that lasts a lifetime, you want to get known for a specific world-class level of expertise. And so the first thing you really need to do is determine your expertise. I spent my early life growing up as a tennis player, being groomed to be a professional tennis player. And I played Division I college tennis, and I played pro tennis. And then I coached pro tennis players. And then I coached them on mental toughness, because some days as a player, I was really mentally tough, and other days I wasn't as mentally tough. And I knew that all other things being equal, mental toughness made the difference. So I didn't really set out to become a speaker. I didn't really even like public speaking in the beginning. I just wanted to amplify my message, and there's no better way to do it than public speaking. So mental toughness was really my topic from day one when I entered to be a speaker. And I've developed that topic since I became a speaker for the last 25 years to a depth that I've written 11 books and appeared in, most of the TV networks around the Western world, and, lots of magazines and newspapers and all the rest. So when I get hired as a speaker, it's typically because a company has either referred me or they've Googled me and seen that I've been in the press because of my books, not because of my speeches. The press doesn't cover speakers. The press covers authors and writers and thought leaders. That's what you want to do. You want to have world-class expertise. You don't want to just be a motivational talking head. They're a dime a dozen. You can be motivational. You can be a motivational speaker, but you want to be a motivational speaker with depth. So that's why I say you want to be an author speaker, a serious author speaker, not just a speaker. There's lots of people that talk, but few people have world-class expertise. You want to be an inch wide and a mile deep in terms of your content. In other words, very specific, related to, like myself in mental toughness. I talk about mental toughness, and it's a mile deep. I can talk nonstop for God knows how many hours about the topic because I've studied it for 30 years. So what is your particular expertise? That's question number one. Question number two you want to ask yourself is, will anyone pay for it? If it's basket weaving, if it's how to pick up leaves in your driveway or something of that nature, no one's going to pay for it. It might be a great level of expertise, but no one will probably pay you any decent amount of money to do it. Now, people told me no one would pay for mental toughness outside of professional sports. At one time, I was working with Olympic athletes, professional athletes, some of the best, literally world number ones, and I never made more than $39,000 in a single year. So sports loves mental toughness, but they're unwilling to pay for it. And then I was told that I had a shot at working with sales teams in huge, major, Fortune 500 companies like Johnson & Johnson and Microsoft and Procter & Gamble and those kinds of companies. And most people told me they won't buy it. Well, tens of millions of dollars later, they're wrong. We proved them wrong. But the question is, will they pay for your expertise? Okay, that's if it's going to be a business, they've got to pay for it. Okay. And then the third question is this subject in which you are a world-class expert or can develop world-class expertise? You don't have to have it the second, but you're going to want to get on it real fast. Is this subject something you love? Is it something you're passionate about? Is it something you can get behind? Does it have a big enough scope to it that you won't get bored? Mental toughness has critical thinking to it. It's got peak performance. It's got all fields basically of psychology, all aspects of psychology, all facets of psychology. It's got all kinds of things. So I've never gotten bored over the last 30 plus years of doing this work. The question is, will you get bored with your topic? Because you're going to talk about it, you're going to write about it, you're going to speak about it, you're going to talk to the media about it, you're going to write op-eds about it, articles about it, all these things if you're going to be a world-class success. Here's my last suggestion to you. don't fall into the trap of the motivational speaker that has nothing to say. I love my motivational speaker friends. Motivational speaking is a great thing. You want to be motivational, but you also want to, but at the core of your business, you want to build world-class expertise. That's how you build a world-class author speaker career. That being said, we're launching later this month in September, we're launching the Author Speaker Academy, an online training coaching program, group coaching program that I'll be leading. And I will tell you, if this is something you want to do, you're going to want to enroll in this coaching program. It's very, very low price because it's online, of course, and we're filming it right now, and it's incredible. So I'll tell you more about that, but you're going to want to have a look at that because I've been doing this a long time and sold 1.5 million books, lots about $16 million in keynote speeches, lots of other stuff. So I can teach you how to do it. But before you even think about signing up for the Author Speaker Academy, consider the questions I've asked you because those are going to be very important and we're going to cover them in the course as well as others, obviously. But that's where you begin. You need world-class expertise if you want to build a rock-solid career. If you just want to get up there and tell people to jump up and down and rub each other's shoulders and all that, then you can do that. I don't know if anyone's going to pay you for it, but they do pay some people for it. But what I'm talking about is a rock-solid career where you are a serious expert, a serious thought leader. A lot of speakers are not, but there are some good ones out there that really are, and they're authors. The world takes authors very seriously if they're serious authors. If they've written multiple books that have something to say, a lot of times they don't take speakers very seriously if they don't. So something to think about. Thanks for watching the blog. I look forward to your comments. See you next time.